Hello students, welcome to Maths Online Academy by Sandhya, myself Sandhya. And now today's topic is from chapter 4, Quadratic Equations, solutions of a quadratic equation by factorization. What is the topic? See the topic. Solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. Yes, see, by factorization. So, solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. Already we studied in chapter 2 polynomials, quadratic polynomial solutions. There we call zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Here we call solutions or roots of the quadratic equation. Actually, see, what is the general formula of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 and a not equal to 0. This is the general form of the quadratic equation. In chapter 2, what is the quadratic polynomial? Ax square plus bx plus c. There it is not there. Equal to 0. Here we mentioned equal to 0 means quadratic equation. In quadratic polynomial, we don't need to equate the 0. This is the quadratic polynomial. There we find the solutions. Their solutions are called zeros of the quadratic polynomial. If you find the solutions here we call the roots of the quadratic equation. Process is same. There we call zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Here we call roots of the quadratic equation. See, for example, x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. If you don't equate to 0, this is the quadratic polynomial. Okay? That is the difference between the quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation. But the process is same. When you call solutions of the quadratic polynomial is called zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Here we call roots of the quadratic equation. Okay? And solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. What is called factorization? See, using the factorization, we solve the example 3, example 4 and example 5. Before going to the solving, let's take this is the example. Here, what is the coefficient of the x square? 1. Here constant is 6. So take 1 into 6 equal to 6. This is the, okay, means factorization. Factorization means you get separate. Here, what are the factors? Now for 6, what are the factors? 1 into 6, yes, 2 into 3. These 2 are the factors. And one more thing is there. After factorization, if you add, you have to get this middle of the x coefficient value. Here 5x. If you take 1 and 6, if you take 1 and 6, if you add these two, you get this 7. And moreover, here positive is there. So, this is not possible. If you add these two, what you get? 5. So, for factorization of this equation, if you take the 2, 3 factors, you get the correct answer. X square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 equal to 0, like that. Okay, by using the coefficient of the x square and constant, you get the one value. By if you do the factor, we have to get the middle of the x coefficient value. Okay, let's solve. This is the factorization method. And let's take the first question. See example. What? And one more thing is called, there we call alpha comma beta na. Alpha comma beta are zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Here also we call common alpha comma beta are roots of the quadratic equation. Greek letters. Example 3. Find the roots of the equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0 by factorization method. So, example 3. Solution. What is the equation? Given equation, what? 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. See carefully. If you get this equation by using the same method, you can solve remaining problems also. See, here is the 2, here is the 3. So 2 into 3 equal to 6. Okay, and middle of the number is minus 5x. Minus 5. Take the factors of the 6. 6 into 1. And one more is 2 into 3. Okay, we want the middle of the number is 5. Okay, if you use this is the not possible. You take the 2 into 3. Okay, and one more thing is here minus. Here we are taking plus. When do you take minus 2 into minus 3? Minus into minus plus. Okay, if you multiply 2 into 3, 6. Okay, if you take the minus 2 minus 3, you get this 6. And one more thing is minus 2 plus minus 3 is minus 5x. Okay, this is the possibility. Okay, 2x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. Yes, now got it? Minus 2x minus 3x means you get the minus 5x. Take the 2x common here. X and minus 1. Okay, here you take minus 3x. X. If you take minus means here again minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. You take here we have x minus 1, here x minus 1. Both are same. X minus 1, you take the common, you get the here 2x, here minus 3 equal to 0. These two are equal to 0 means x minus 1 equal to 0 or 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So here x equal to 1 and here 2x equal to 3, x equal to 3 by 2. Therefore, x equal to 1 comma 3 by 2 are what we call here roots. See the question, roots of what is the equation? Roots of quadratic equation 2x square minus 3x, minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. These are the roots of this equation. Okay. See next question. Example 4. Find the roots of quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2. Okay. Example 4. 6x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Solution. Let's take same method, same process. 6 into, what is the value? Minus 2, na? Minus 2. So, minus 12. And take the factors. We want the, if you add, you have to get minus x. Minus x means take the factors of 12. 1 into 12. Not possible. And one more is 2 6 not possible. 3 into 4. See, if you we want minus, this is not possible. This is also not possible. If you 2x 3 6x na, if you add or subtract, if you add na, you get the 8x. If you subtract, you get the 4x. We want the minus x. Take this one. 3 minus 4. 4 minus 3 means 1 na. Let's decide which one is the minus one, which one is the plus one. We want minus 12 also. If you take minus 3, if this is the plus 4 means 4 minus 3 plus 4 minus 3 we get the plus 1. So this is not correct. So you take the, here the plus, here the minus. 3 minus 4 means minus 1. Okay. We get the correct answer. These two are the factors. 6x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 2 equal to 0. And take the 3x common. 2x plus 1 and here minus 2. Minus 2 means plus 2x plus 1. Okay. 2x plus 1 into 3x minus 2 equal to 0. And 2x plus 1 equal to 0. 3x minus 2 equal to 0. These two are the linear factors, na? Linear equations. What is the linear equation? This is x power 1. Okay, equating to 0. So you get the one linear factor. 2x equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 1 by 2. And here also same. 3x equal to 2 and x equal to 2 by 3. Therefore, minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 3 are what? Roots of what is the equation? 6x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. These are the roots of this equation. Okay. Next, see the next question. Example 5. Find the roots of the quadratic equation. This is a little bit different. Let's see. First of all, you take the x square coefficient and constant, multiply, and after multiplying you separate the factors of those equations. Example 5. What is the equation? 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 equal to 0. This is the equation. Let's take x square coefficient is 3. And what is the constant? 2. 6. Okay. We want the factors. And what are the factors here? Root 2 minus root 2 minus 2 root 6x. Okay. Let's take for 6. 1 into 6, okay na? 1 into 6. But we want 2 root 6 na? 2 root 6 means how do we get? For 6 and here also 1 root 6 is there. You can take root 6 into root 6. What do you get? Root 6 whole square na? Square root cancel. Again you get the root 6. Okay, root 6 is okay. One is clarified. And we want, if you add root 6 plus root 6 means 2 root 6. And we want here minus 2 root 6. So take here minus minus. Okay, got it? For 6 value we are taking root 6 root 6. And we want the minus 2. If you add root 6 means 2 root 6 plus root 2 6, na? That is not correct. We want minus 2 root 6. So you add minus minus, minus into minus plus. And if you add minus root 6 means minus 2 root 6. Okay, clarified. 3x square minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, we want to take common. Here is the 3. Here is the root 6. How can, for 3, can we write root 3 into root 3? Root 3 whole square. You get cancel root and square. You get the 3. And for root 6, can you write root into 2 into 3? And again root 2 into root 3. Okay, write down root 3 into root 3 x square minus root 2 root 3 x minus, and here also you have to write the same, na? Root 2 root 3 root 2 root 3 x. For 2 also you can write root 2 into root 2. Why we are writing root 2 into root 2 means by taking common part. If you want to take common part, na, here you take root 3 is the common. And one more is x. So remaining is root 3x. Here remaining is root 2. Yes, root 3x is common. And one more here is root 2. When you take the common, this value and this value we have to get same, root 3x, and again minus root 2. Okay, if you take, here is the plus, na? If you take minus common means minus into minus plus, root 2 into root 2, root 2. Take this one common, root 3x minus 2 into root 3x minus root 2 equal to 0. Okay. Root 3x minus root 2 equal to 0, or root 3 minus root 2 equal to 0. So root 3x equal to root 2 and x equal to root 2 by root 3. You can write root by 2 root 3, root of 2 by root 3. Here also same. Root 3 both are same here. So x you can write root of 2 by 3. Therefore write the root 2 by 3 comma root 2 by 3 are roots of, what is the equation? Roots of 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 equal to 0. This is the solution. And next see, that is example 5. And next one is example 6. Find the dimensions of the player hall discussed in section 4.1. What is the section 4.1? See, in the concept time, the car, see, instant. Suppose a charity trust decide to build a player hall having a carpet area 300 square meters. Okay, already we got it there, the equation. Okay, let's see the question. And let solution. There we don't know breadth and length, but we know the area of the rectangle. Okay, let's find out the length and breadth. Okay, let breadth equal to x meters. Okay, and length equal to what they mentioned. See the question in first. For instance, suppose Charity Hall having a carpet area 300 square meters with its length 1 meter more than twice its breadth. Twice its breadth. One more. Twice its breadth means breadth is x. Twice means 2x. One more means plus 1. Okay. And area equal to what? Length into breadth. Okay. Given area means length into breadth means given x plus 2x plus 1 equal to what is the length? 300. 300 square meters. So 2x square plus x it equal to 300. Okay. 2x square plus x minus 300 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Now let's solve. 2 into minus 300. Minus 300 means minus 600. Factorization. 2 3 is okay. And 2 1s are 2 5s are 0. And one more is 3 5s are 0. And what is that equal? 5. You take 2 table. 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 5s are. Okay. See, this is the 25. We want plus x. Multiply this all. 2 3 the 6. 6 2 the 12. 12 2 the 24. Okay, 20. Here is the 24. Here is the 25. You take and one more is here minus. So we want plus 1. So 25 into 24 and here is the plus 1. Here is the minus 1. You take the minus of minus and these two are multiplication 300, and if you add 25 minus 24 means plus 1. Okay, you can take these two factors here. 2x square plus 25 20 plus minus 24x. Why I'm taking minus 24x this side means by common factors when do you take the common, it is good. When you take here 25, it is very difficult. If you take here 25x, you take the easily 25 table common easily. That's why I'm taking this one is that side, that one is this side. Now take 2x common, x minus 12 plus 25. So here also x minus 25 ones are 25 and 5 25 2s are 50. Okay, that's why I'm taking this side is 24, this side is 25. Got it? Take x minus 12 common. Again 2x plus 25 equal to 0. See here. X minus 12 equal to 0 or 2x plus 25 equal to 0. So x equal to 12 or x equal to minus 25 by 2. Okay, length equal to 12 or length equal to minus 25 by 2. Okay, see the question. Anyone, you take the n. I take x equal to 24 na? So breadth. So breadth equal to what? 12 meters. And length equal to 2 into 12 plus 1 equal to 25 meters. This is the breadth, this is the length. Okay, got it? These two are the roots of the equation, and this is the length and breadth. Okay, in next sessions we solve the exercise 4.2 completely. Okay, have you got it? If you this one is finished now. Okay, if you like this video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.